Hi guys, Battle Group Gamer here, coming at you with another broadside of naval action, and today we're playing Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Still continuing at Naval Academy, and one more time, let's go with designing our own H-Class. What I need, compared to last time, is a little bit more speed. And I'm unsure what I'm willing to trade. In order to get more speed. What I need are probably 35 knots. That seems like the best option. And I need to save, Jesus, 17 million dollars. The weight, however, is still just fine. So perhaps let's see what we can get with electrical. That's not even a single percentage point on the. Why are these red? No, why are you. Damn it. And let's get another funnel. Because let's get another funnel. Since I'm going with two funnels, I could probably go with the Uber funnel instead of 4 instead of 5. Maybe switch the secondaries to twin guns, or alright, let me pause the recording, and when we get back I should have this figured out. Okay, so I did have to make a couple of compromises here. I dropped down to Krupp 3 instead of Krupp 2 or Krupp 4. And I also took away one barrel on my B and X turrets. So we still have 10 18-inch guns, which isn't bad. And, I had to drop down to Krupp 3 because we end up saving 110% on the armor cost just doing that. And we only lose about 10% of the armor strength. I will go ahead and... Oh, and I was also able to place a fourth triple 8-inch secondary turret. And with the... Well, okay. Never mind. I was going to put the rest of the cost into increased deck armor, but we're at 100,000. No, 1 million. No. We're at 100 tons short of being overweight. So this is what we're going to have to deal with. Oh, for fuck's sake. So this is what we're going to have to deal with. I made more compromises than I'm probably comfortable making, pushing the speed to 35 knots, but it may work out for us when the enemy decides to flee. All we need to do is sink these. Well, already in range. Let's turn the main battery off for the time being. Until we can get a little bit closer. And jump up to ×10 speed. Excuse me. What the hell? Fine. I don't know why we're firing when I had main gun fire mode to off. I mean, we are hitting our targets. These look like 18 inches as well. And I'm not sure. 17s? How are we? What the? Jesus. Let's see how our aim is doing. Super heavy 18-inch shells, that is quite the plunge. Bounce. Okay, we're probably closing a little bit too fast here, so let's give her a turn. Are they actually off now? No, they're loading. These aren't firing, though. Clear weather, calm wind, calm waves. So we've already taken 10% structural damage. At least all that's hitting us are these battleships. Oh, yeah, those were 18-inch shells. I don't understand why my main battery is firing when I had set it to off. Okay, so it's only applying to the doubles. Why is that only applying to the doubles? %9 chance to hit, 4.5%. We're down to 86% structural integrity. And we've spotted one of the destroyers. Well, our hit percentage keeps going up. Belknap, 18-inch. Those are the triples. Wow. Okay. Also 8-inch secondaries. Let's take a look. Oh, that was a good hit. Nice close-up view of it, too. So, what about our other battleship? Washington, with 17s. Okay, double 17s in the front, triple 18s in the back. Also, 7-inch secondary. Just the one? Yeah, just the one. 30 knot top speed, 28 knot top speed. So we are finally landing some okay shots on the Belknap. Like, really good hits. And we're up to a 12% chance to hit per shell. Better odds. I'm just salty that I wasn't able to turn off the triple 18s. Should have been for all of the main battery guns. Oh well, I guess. Still landing some decent hits. And we caused a flood on that hit. Only in the bow. Increase the speed to ×3, ×5. So now the Belknap is doing a little bit worse than we are. We're at 85% structural integrity, whereas he is at 72%. And we've destroyed one of the funnels. Still have that really weird funnel on the deck, but then again, I do too. And they are starting to approach secondary range. What the... Oh, crap. Yeah, turn away, please. Pretty please, turn the hell away. These destroyers are charging in. I can't believe I... That's what I get for not watching myself. Alt, right click. Let's go up in speed a little bit. Oh, well, there goes that poor guy. I definitely don't think it was an armored cruiser. Actually, I think with the technology involved right now, it would be a heavy cruiser. So are we firing at the Washington or the... Okay, the Belknap. 55% structural integrity. We are down to 71%. Washington here hasn't really taken any hits. Yeah, that was such a beginner move to get so close. Have we spotted any torpedoes? Oh, yeah, Washington is straight... Alright, right-click all the weapons. Need to get this situation back under control. Oh, man. Alright, so at 11 kilometers, yeah, we're not penetrating anything. Well, got the Washington to turn away, and we damaged an engine. Oh, they have torpedoes. Yeah, Washington took a pretty heavy beating there. Destroyed one of the main guns. That's great news. Especially considering that he is running away. Here comes a battle cruiser. The Puerto Rico. 12-inch guns, but this one only has 9 of them. That's quite a clustered 8-inch triple battery. Okay. Alt right click. Let's get the secondaries on the Puerto Rico. Okay, Washington being as damaged as she is, I think I need to continue to target the Belknap. Was that Shift Alt right click? Times 3 speed. And Puerto Rico, you do not have torpedoes. Didn't I get back to targeting the Belknap? Yes, yes I did. Oh, also an engine damage. Okay. Why? Belknap, please. Shift, Alt, right click. Good. So, considering how incredibly outnumbered we are, we're doing okay. Okay, these guys are going to start running away, which means I need to chase. Still at 27% for the Belknap. Don't want to go times 5. Although Puerto Rico does not have torpedoes, so maybe I can. Steering is also partially disabled. %21. Suffice it to say that Washington has more of a chance of running away than Belknap does. %19. Wish I knew how fast this guy was going. Yeah, that smoke screen is not helping me out at all. I mean, good on the destroyers. $18. Am I going to have enough to finish the Washington? Charlotte at 9s. Pennsylvania. Okay, these appear to be the same class. Also, kind of slow for a heavy cruiser. %15. Traveling slower than the 24.5 knot guys. 8%. Good. Good. Pink. I'm down to 41% structural integrity. Need better hits. Come on, RNG. Give me a detonation somewhere. Just 8% left on this battleship. Let's try some HE volleys. I'm not sure how super heavy HE works. Well, we're starting a bunch of fires. I don't think that's not going to do anything. That was a double negative. You knew what I meant. Okay, Wait. Really? We got flooding from an HE hit? Well, okay. Alright, back to AP. HE wasn't really appearing to do anything. Probably would have gotten even more flooding with an AP hit. Secondary gun destroyed. This is just taking way too long. Washington is now outside of my firing range. This is going to be just like the last episode, isn't it? Where I get one of them destroyed, and the other one manages to sail away while I run out of ammunition. Alright, 13.2 kilometers. $13.2. Huh. Caps and Deo have taken some hits. Why? Unless they were secondary hits. So I am sailing an almost parallel course. I can probably move a little bit closer. Still 7%. That was a good hit. Finally, an ammo detonation, but that didn't do anything to the structural integrity. What the shit? We are at a 27% chance to hit. Must have been a secondary turret that exploded. Alt, right click. Kind of wish that... Oof. Kind of wish that I had put some torpedo launchers on the 5% now. Because I think I'm going to run out of main gun ammunition before I bring Washington down. Well, my 8-inch guns have done some incredible work on this battle. Once this last destroyer is taken out, I will be much more comfortable closing the distance. Which, by golly, this is happening at a remarkable pace. Alright, it's going to be structural. Finally! And you are in main gun battery range. Shift, Alt, right click. Can I just turn them off for the time being? Well, I can turn the doubles off, which means by the time I get to within a good pummeling position, I will only have 4 shells per salvo. Stop fucking firing. Puerto Rico spinning around for some reason. "22-kilometer torpedoes." Well, I am almost in range of those torpedoes. I don't think I've taken any flooding or torpedo hits. Okay, so I'm going to pause the recording here, and we'll see what turns up in a minute. Okay, giving you a bit of an update. Our triple gun 18 inch turrets are out of ammunition. We're still turning off the doubles. We have close to within 8-inch secondary range of the Puerto Rico and both of the cruisers. Now, their torpedo range, of course, is 22 kilometers, which is well inside of 16.5 kilometers. So I am making occasional turns to make sure that I don't get hit by any of those torpedoes. As a matter of fact, one of their quads has already launched at me. I don't think I'm going to do much damage to the Puerto Rico with 8-inch guns. I mean, I've caused 1% of structural integrity damage, so let's shift the secondary focus to the Pennsylvania here. We are at 40% structural integrity. The Washington is down to 50% structural integrity. And I'm very, very frustrated that I could not turn off my triple turrets. I mean, for crying out loud. Only 2 hours remaining. Well, we're doing a bit more damage to the Pennsylvania than the Puerto Rico. And it won't be long before we're catching up. It's just annoying. I gotta keep dropping my speed because, you know, I'm changing my course every so often to avoid being hit with those 22-kilometer torpedoes. Well, although, I mean, I am glad that, hey, 91%. I am glad that I put those extra turrets for the secondaries on. I mean, hell, if I get... Wait, those are my 8-inch? Okay. If I can close to within point blank of the Washington, I may actually get something done. And Washington's guns are being depleted. With my angling and armor thickness, I should be able to shrug those off decently enough. It's also a pretty good deal that I am causing these cruisers to deplete their quadruple tube torpedo launchers. They have 2 per side. And we'll just keep zigging and zagging until they run out. Well, no ammo for that one. And now in 5-inch range. I mean, we might start a... Destroy the torpedo. Awesome. Might start a couple of fires with the 5-inch, but not much else. And that's an update. So I will be back when I can finally lay into the Washington. And zigzags, they work. Okay, so I ended up turning on my main battery guns in order to sink the two heavy cruisers. I'm down to 76 rounds, which is still not bad. Washington here has closed to well within 11 kilometers. I no longer have to worry about any torpedoes. So, yeah, I've got less than an hour, but I'm hoping that I can do some damage here. Maybe if I turn broad... what I need to do is get along the side of Washington. But he's always sticking his ass out at me. I'm not really concerned about Puerto Rico. Yeah, the 12 and 8-inch guns do hurt. I'm down to 31% structural integrity, but considering the absolute fucking pummeling I've been taking, that ain't bad. I just need to close the range a little bit more. Washington is completely out of main gun ammunition, so I have the upper hand with that. 76 rounds for my double turrets. So if I can close the gap fast enough... Wait. That sneaky son of a bitch. That cruiser must have launched one last torpedo. Because obviously the Puerto Rico doesn't have any, and the Washington doesn't have it. Oh. 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 Shit. Alright. Open up with your main battery guns. How did I miss that the Washington had torpedoes? And there goes another fucking torpedo hit. 13.2 kilometers, so yeah. I've lost my engines. I am focusing all of my hate on the Washington here as he starts to sail away. I could really use a good bit of RNG here. I'm going to use up all of my ammunition on the Washington. Hopefully it does something. We are down to 43% structural integrity over the previous 50. 42. Those 8-inch shells are not doing anything. What am I? I am down to 20 knots. And that speed keeps dropping. Maybe because I'm turning, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not an engineer. I'm giving her all she's got, though. Plus, we were down to 37 minutes. Or less than an hour. I just hope we can pull this off. 32 rounds for the 18-inch guns. We're just not doing enough, and I am down to 11% structural integrity. Mistakes have been made. Of course, considering the sheer outnumbering that I have been up against... You know what? That sounded better in my head. Anyways, these two vessels are the only ones still afloat from the enemy fleet. And that's because, well, this one I kinda give a damn about, but this is my priority target. Only reason the cruisers had to actively be targeted with my main batteries because they were pelting me. I mean, between the two of them, they had... let's see, they each had 12 9-inch guns, so yeah. But we have gotten to a point where I will end up going down. Always the one that runs away. Of course, this is the one that has a 30-knot top speed. And I just did not do enough engine damage. Four shots left. I'm sorry, 4 shells left. And when these guns reload, that should be all of it. Are you going to update? There we go, no ammunition. And they spend the next 20 minutes just slowly getting the hell out of here. You take some 8-inch shells, Puerto Rico. It wasn't until I was up against the last 2 ships that I ended up taking a torpedo. Yeah, I know time is running out. You know what? We're done because there is no chance in hell that I will be able to catch up to or destroy the Washington. Not unless I was a kilometer away and, you know, pumping 8-inch AP into the superstructure and upper casemate. So, yeah, we're just gonna back out of here. I don't think I will be attempting this for a while. Oof. I dropped a whole bunch of frames there. Okay, anyways, let's back out. Because that's the end of the episode. Let me know in the comments section which Naval Academy mission you want me to take on next. Thank you for watching this episode, by the way. Feel free to leave a comment. Feedback is always appreciated. Like the video if you enjoyed what you saw, and subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.